that y'all can be here and to be a part of that. Each of you having walked with my dad in some way in his life and really being able to be a part of that and to be a part of making him into the Yugi that we all know and that my mom and I love so dearly. And I guess I kind of feel like Mike that the welcome was okay. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get through this sharing. But I think we're also proud of my dad, the way he fought, and the pride that we have in him. Just to think about him giving everything he had and to me and also to this fight, it's that same thing I was talking about before, that same dignified affection and love that I think it was really him. He was a proud man, but also humble and caring, generous, straightforward, but like Mike said, he would never, I said a lot of dumb things too, and and I frustrated him not being able to pick things up and grasp things, and probably wasn't as appreciative as I could have been, because I was just so focused in on myself for many years, but he just never let that stop him and coming back. And I think there was one time even that it was so hard for him that the day that I went back to Pittsburgh after having a long night trying to figure something out, and I think things got tense and stressful, and the next morning he said that he's not so sure if he can help me anymore, because I guess it just somehow it wasn't clicking, and yet the next day, or maybe two days later, he was back helping me again, and he would never let that burden stop him from coming back. And so I hope that in all the jumbled mess of thoughts that I've been able to share a bit more about my dad and who he's been with me, and just how proud and happy I am, and how much I'm looking forward to continuing to get to know him more and more deeply as days go on here, then later on when I can truly see him again in his true spirit and soul. So thank you everyone for coming, and Mom, do you want to come up then?
Yeah, thank you, friends. In place of Yugi. It has been quite a difficult period for us, and as those who knows Yugi, he did keep his intellectual side of him right up to the very end. He's a big reader, and it's a wide ranging of topics, and not just on econs, which he said he took is just something to pass by. It can be poetry, philosophy, history, you name it, anything that he does, he goes in deeply. And he did try to help Michael, because he's also a teacher. He loves doing that, and sometimes me too. We will miss him dearly, no doubt. We hope that now he's at peace and no longer in pain. He was a great fighter right up to the end. But I'm also very much at peace, knowing that he sleep quietly at the end without worrying about us. So thank you everyone for coming, and thank you for sharing your thoughts also.
Let us pray to conclude this service. Father, you are the God of comfort. We pray that you will bring the comfort that only you can bring to for us, Lord, as we mourn this temporary loss, this goodbye, and see you later to Mr. Lim. And we pray for your peace, especially to be with the Lim family, especially during this time. And Lord, we thank you once again for receiving Mr. Lim into your kingdom, to yourself. We look forward to see him again and to see you face to face. We pray all this in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
Let's now conclude the services here at the funeral home, and we are all invited over to Ted's bulletin. The address is here, and also there is a pamphlet at the guest book with the directions to that restaurant. At this time, I would like to invite the family to come forward. Starting at the back of the chapel, I'm going to invite family and friends to walk back, do your last respect, and again, we will greet with the family here on my right-hand side. If you didn't get a chance to sign the guest book again, please, I ask you to please sign the guest book. Thank you.